When my mom gave her life to Jesus, she
Right.
decided to walk out of the relationship with my dad. She felt like she was not supposed to be in that relationship because they weren't married. I don't know if I was weeks or I think I was months.
Wow.
And then she held me and we went with our lives. So that led us to being homeless. We had nowhere to stay. But we had a church. The church was it was a temporary structure. We used to sleep on the mat. Like my mom and my aunt had a mat that they would lay down for me to sleep.
Right.
But after some time, we got a tiny house where we went and stayed. It was not so far from it was walkable distance
To the church.
Right. So I have memories of us going to church on a daily and the scriptures being read and prayers in the house.
That's the only thing you knew.
That's what I knew.
When you were going through all this, you know, your relationship with God, praying, did you ever wonder where your father is? Did you ever miss him? Did you see any kids with their fathers? Did you ever think about it?
My mom, at a very young age, every time she told me God is your father. And she pointed to God for everything that we needed at home. Everything that I asked for, she pointed me to him. She said he's our hope, he's our everything, and he will give us. So I don't like talking about it because I don't want it to make me emotional. But I remember one day I felt so ill. I was unable to study the whole semester or the whole term. So I went to school and it was exams. And these exams were supposed to pass to go to the next class. And guess what?
You passed.
I had to call Jesus. And I sat in the room and I prayed and I waited for Jesus to show up. Because I didn't know nothing in the exam. Because I was sick the whole time.
Yeah.
So I sat and I waited because I knew he was literally going to walk in the room, like physically, to come and do the exam for me. So I sat and waited and the time was gone and he didn't show up. I was so disappointed. I was so mad. I got my pencil. I started writing on the paper. I don't remember what I wrote, but I really excelled in the exam.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Miracle.
That's crazy.
So I have so many of those stories because I knew him as my refuge. I knew him as where to run to. My mom told me that our house, we need to ask God. Food, because we had to believe for everything.
For everything you had.
So I think that's where, from a young age, I knew that God was my father. And every tiny little thing that I asked him to do, he gave us a house that had a bathroom. So it developed my faith in him.
Right.
Yes.
So you never missed your biological dad?
No, I never missed
because
my
you had
dad.
replaced him